Let's practice the low serve aggressive baseliner style with Victoria in Tour 7 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell. So the first match is play against another low serve aggressive baseliner, Victoria, having almost the same stats than me, except that my opponent decided to have more stamina points at the expense of 5 forehand points. She had 1 extra agility point. That is not so important here. So my opponent was very accurate. She was hitting all strokes real hard while staying accurate, but also knew to hit good soft shots when needed to. A bit like here, where I enjoy fighting back. On the weak serve, she has excellent returns, very precise returns in the corners. She has trained to do that a lot, that's quite obvious. And when it's her serve, obviously it's the same thing. I can hit corners to have some winning forehand. Yet the match was a bit laggy there. I was almost afraid that it was freezing. That wouldn't be surprising because it has been a very long time I haven't been frozen. Yes, obviously now and then we commit some unforced errors. But overall, the unforced errors rate was quite low in this match for both of us, given the number of points played. So you can see that I don't hit winners as well as she does. On her low serve, well, I can't hit very nice winners like that in the corners like her. I prefer actually to play more secure shots, strong enough to hurt. With her lineup, obviously, well, she had more stamina to last in the match, and the more it was going to last, the higher her chance to win. So I had to take a bit of risk by the end of the match to avoid long rallies that would drain my stamina very fast. Her forehand was weaker than mine because she reduced its strength by 5 points with the antioxidant cards, which gives her better stamina. But it still was powerful enough to outflank me when it was well hit in the corners. As I said, especially when she returned my weak serve. As you can see, my stamina drops quite a lot during harsh rallies. The match was long. We fought back quite well. None of us deserved to lose that match. Well, that was an excellent return. It was really cool to play it. Yeah, we equalize a lot. Yes. Each opponent has her turn to equalize to take the advantage. Same thing here. That was thrilling to play, actually. We didn't play that kind of cross-court shots very often. It was mainly a battle of strong shots. And by the end of the match, I had read enough her on-serve return pattern to anticipate her cross-court forehand and deliver the final blow. That was enough. You just need to do that once I generally prefer to do that only once, because otherwise there is no more surprise, you know. And the thing is to be able to do that as well without being countered. So the second match was player versus 3,800 trophies top 10 player global, who was playing with surprising inaccuracy by the second part of the match. Of course, his stats were higher, and I wonder if he played with a bit of nonchalance. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he was thinking that with my number of trophies, well, that should not be a big problem for his Kaito huge stats. He had 18 more points in total power than me. So he started the match quite normally, like any 3,800 trophies would do. Yes, this is exactly the kind of shots that I expect from a top 10 player. They were accurate and they were strong, but he was starting to commit, yeah, like this one, a lot of unforced errors, starting from 2-4. So you're going to see many more, 5 unforced errors, including on match point, more exactly, from 2-4. And this was not due to lower stamina, because he always had a bit more than me. So, well, maybe that he was not on good form by the second part. If he didn't commit on those unforced errors like this one, I will clearly not have equalized that often in this match to win it by the end. This is almost abnormal to win with my stats, actually. Given that he was hitting very powerful strokes. His two-hand strokes are very powerful for a Kaito player. And it was not easy at all for me to return them or to turn some defensive shots into offensive ones. Yes, that should not be out. That should not be in the alley. Surprising, so surprising. That's even more surprising that he started to play very, well, accurately. I was almost surprised to outflank him in some points. And that's it. That's the price to pay when you don't hit accurate strokes enough. Yep, he was not feeling very on good form here. Otherwise, he wouldn't have asked for a rematch, maybe. Let's play the third match. Another high stats Kaito. Lot of agility. Yeah. It was stopping. It was more removing some dirt there. Okay. He started quite well. If you notice my matches, in a lot of matches, in a majority of matches, I am led in the beginning. And then I try to read, to remember, if I have played this player, this opponent several times, what was his pattern, hitting pattern. And sometimes it's not enough, of course, but well, in a lot of times that can be enough to when you remember the pattern, to come back. Okay, so as you can see, this player likes to hit some down the lines hard strokes, a bit like this one, after having rooted the opponent on the spot on one side. a bit like here. So I counter him doing a bit that too. On the return, when he was receiving, that was quite obvious too, to see the return pattern. Was not very accurate neither. Yes, it's too bad. Too bad, because if he was accurate enough, he should have won that match, I think, against a much lower, much less agile Victoria. My two strong hands should normally not be able to outflank that easily. That 91 agility kite, so well, let's open some bags. Some free bags as well. Here we go. Let's play another match versus a Kaito, which has a bit more normal, a bit more standard stats for 207. What I mean is that the previous stats that you saw, were more on the stats to play in Tour 8. But, well, sometimes, you meet so many strong players, very high stats players in Tour 7 that you can almost say that the Tour 7 is the new Tour 8. Actually, I think that a lot of players can enjoy playing in Tour 7 because, well, first they are less tough opponents, and, well, you find opponents much faster than in Tour 8. In Tour 8 you can wait sometimes for 1 or 2 minutes before finding an opponent, It's a bit like the big weekly tournaments at challenger level. Sometimes just you have to wait and wait and wait. I have already waited like 4 or 5 minutes during a big weekly tournament at challenger level to find opponent, because there was nobody playing at the same time. And in Tour 8, well, I had already waited like 2 or 3 minutes several times. That's not rare at all. While in Tour 7 you just have to wait generally less than 20 seconds. And if you play at a good time today, well, you just need to wait for 5 or 6 seconds before finding an opponent. So that's clearly more enjoyable. That improves your game experience. Yeah. Some cross-court drop shots. So with my new level 12 hammer and level 12 forge, that is even more dangerous for my opponent if I succeed in hitting a good cross-court drop shots. But I don't hit them that often because I don't want it to be too easy to read. Plus, you cannot pull it off whenever you want to. Sometimes it depends on the power of strokes of your opponent as well. You cannot easily pull it off when you have to counter already a very strong stroke from a 3,800 trophies players, for instance, already. Okay, let's open some bags to satisfy some subscribers, and then I'm going to show you just the lineup that a lot of you start to know now for my Viktoria when I'm playing with the low serve aggressive baseliner style. Well, I hope you enjoy watching me practice the low serve aggressive baseliner style with Victoria in Tour 7 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wife Life Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 265 to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon in Gameplay 265. Bye bye.